Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Digital Marketing for Everyone podcast. We talk about generating leads from the internet into your business. My name is Eugene Romanenko. I'm the host of tetrasales.ru, and please welcome my co-host, Dmitry Kolpakov. Dmitry, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Eugene. You're welcome.
Dmitry Kolpakov is digital marketing expert with high skills for SEO and SEM channels, Google AdWords and Google Analytics certified. He had work experience with 6 Southeast Asian markets. He owns digital service for building UTM links named urlutm.com. He is senior digital marketing executive in Thai e-commerce and lives in Bangkok, Thailand. Due to smartphones development in recent 10 years, we have known about the phenomenon of mobile marketing. Today, we're going to talk about mobile apps, mobile applications, how mobile apps can be useful for any business.
It's honestly, it's a good question for a lot of business. Right now, I think mobile apps right now use almost everyone, people who have access to internet. And but a story about business, not every business to admit mobile marketing and mobile app is very useful for business. It's quite similar similar story like a website. And how can mobile app to impact for any business? For first things, I think it's about location business. If your business about location, you have a shop, cafe, or something else is something similar, you can, if you promote your place to Google Map, to Foursquare, Instagram, and another application, which one usually we use when we try to this when we relocate and when we just walk in new location, we want to know what is place near from here. And right now we're not going to usually when we try to find a new place in that location, we not to prepare before information like we do before. We not to research internet or someone else. No, we just go to that place, and when we see we have a time, we just open it application, and we open it Foursquare, Maps, and another similar, and try to decide, okay, maybe that place is gonna be. But if you never heard about mobile apps and never use that function, how your customer found you? Right now, we not use internet. We use mobile for location place.
What has been changed after appearing mobile apps in our reality?
Yes, the first change, which one I already mentioned, is total change location marketing. Location marketing previously was we go to some internet website, like try to read before about that place. Not right now, we just use iPhone, right? But another market change too. First of all, we start to use very low as text message in mobile. Now we use mobile messenger like WhatsApp, Viber, and other similar. And telecom company to see just lost almost 95 or 99 on depend country revenue from text message, because right now have mobile application with total free. What else? Booking or books market. We right now people don't have a time to reading book in home, but we have a time to read book in a way via mobile. It's a new way to just consume book, and it's total change market for book. Another example, taxi. Previously, we order taxi via phone and just waiting car, but now right now we can just booking car and see how car to go there, because we see car know your location and you know exactly location that time. Next example is YouTube. We consume YouTube and social media platform to where we have a time in behind the internet. And another big example, and it's a huge industrial, is the game industrial. Previously, game industrial touched only hardcore players, but now when we have a mobile and everybody have, we casual games industrial just launching and just get huge audience. And we see the trend. First game was very casual. Now we have middle core games, and I think it's next stage will be hardcore. And if you try to listen any interview from game industrial, you see industrial have some revolution. Previously, company need to make it this game, and afterward go to publisher who just make your game and sell via some offline store. But right now, game developer just make application and upload to App Store, and don't need to go to a publisher and sign contract, and so big budget for that. Only for App Store around $100 for a year, around that. And okay, and what else? What else? Instagram, live streaming, Foursquare, Google Maps, and also Shazam, who just total killed radio industrial, who make money if you like it that song, just send message to us. No, you have a Shazam application who recognize any song and just show you which was.
Well, the phenomenon of mobile application is inevitably connected with the phenomenon of store of mobile application, like the Apple Store, Google Plus. There are two types of ways to get traffic from mobile stores: free ways and the paid ways. Let's talk first about the free ways to get traffic from mobile stores. What are they?
Yes, when you just make your application, you should start to think how you're going to promote your application. And first way, you honestly you can use total free, already cheap. What kind of ways you can use? First of all, you can optimize your landing page on mobile store. About your description, you just make great your screenshots. You can prepare promo video. You can think about your icons. And honestly, in mobile stores, still working keywords, and you should to care about review and try to answer, just close all reviews, and it's make your reputation, and it can be useful for you. Second way is free for you if your offline business, like your cafe or some okay, let's get to cafe. You can put your flyer about, please download our application, get 10 discount. And if you go to conference, you can introduce your application and get traffic from offline. Right now we have some tools for that. We call that like QR code, which one you can download immediately if you have an iPhone or another smartphone. Another free way is application in a futuring. Like if you ever played to some modern game right now, you see, please today we have some special offer, or we can give you some kind of very powerful tool, but for one day, and you try it that after next day or after 2 days, 3 days, game tell you, okay, that was special power. If you like it, you can buy for all time, but it was a short line, just limited. And some players, oh, that with special powers was a game was more interesting than that, and I buy in. And you can think about that, how you can to make money revenue in inner game, and you can honestly promote another games or application. If you have a 2, 3, or 4 application or more, while player to wait loading some levels, you can just show. And by the way, we have another application. Please download while you're waiting loading your level. And another 2 ways, which one you should know, is another stores, not official stores for Android. For Android, we have our official store is Google Play, but honestly, we have another stores like LG store, Samsung store, Opera Mobile store, Amazon, and something, so many stores for China. And honestly, is almost all of it is free. You need just your APK file, your application, go to that store, register, and upload there. And after that, you get some audience, some attention. And last way is, if you have a power, if you have a reputation, if you have a brand, or if you have a cool application, you can go to smartphone developer like Samsung, LG, HP, or wherever, and visit that office and try to explain that team, your smartphone should to have my application by default, because my application very useful for your audience. And is it true, or that you can get contract and your application be deployed for a few thousands smartphone before sale, and when your audience buy that smartphone, your application already in that iPhone.
Well, the second one type of getting traffic is the paid ways. What are they? What are the paid ways to get traffic from About Store?
Paid ways. If you're already to use all type of free ways, free method to promote your application, you can start to use paid way. First of all, is my favorite is PR story. You can use YouTubers, YouTube channels. Right now we have so many YouTube about mobile app, about game mobile apps. We can have so many YouTube channels about let's players who play game and show how it was it. And we have so many websites like magazine where we can read review about that application, that game, or something similar. And you can go there and try to buy their video review, article, or something else. I know some application who use that way for free too. Just write some story how we make that application for last 2 years, and after that story get 10,000 installs. That is working too. But you can write your article and just make it promote video or review video, and just buying. It's not every installs for you. It's not be expensive. It can be cheap for you if you promote video to collect around 10,000 and more installs. Another way is paid advertising. Right now we have 2 main provider for paid advertising is Google and Facebook, because Google and Facebook for English audience have huge English audience, and if you launch there, for Google it's working like Google AdWords. It's quite similar like website. Facebook it's quite similar like Facebook target advertising. its rules quite similar and bits quite similar too. It's a little bit expensive, but if you're already to reach or ready to use all another ways, and you know everything about your audience, you know your audience, you know how many revenue you get from one installs, you should to use that way too.
Is it is it possible to for a specific application to achieve the top of mobile store, and what requirements should it face, and how to do it?
Yes, it's honestly it's a top famous question for a lot of mobile developers, how to achieve top 10 chart in App Store on Google Play. Honestly, top chart it's quite similar like how to achieve Google top 10 in Google search for website. Is rules is kind of similar, but have some common things. First of all, you need a lot of installs. If you don't have any installs, mobile store already know that, and you can achieve that. Second one, you need to good rating. Rating, it's around 4 stars. That's why you should care about reviews. If your audience don't like your application, if you rate below than 4 stars, you never to achieve top chart. What else you should know? You can try to network with you can to visit attend some mobile conference and try to talk and with team from Google and Apple and try to show your application and try to explain which kind of solution to bring your application to store. And that companies, Google and Apple, have some cool feature like featuring when try to get your application and show your application in the first screen when you open mobile store. But it's only one way to achieve that if your application is really to solve real problem or just it's really great solution for something. Like if you make cool fitness tracker, when was first fitness tracker, just achieve that. When mobile game to only started, we saw very famous is Angry Bird. It's easy game, but it's quite famous and achieved very easy, and something like that.
Well, what can we say about the future of mobile marketing via mobile apps? Is it something strange things going on, or how it will be developed in the near future till 2020, for example?
Future. What we can expect from future for mobile app? First of all, I think so it's really soon we get voice assistant when we talk with assistant via smartphone, and that assistant can make something for us via Wi-Fi. For example, your assistant can to just make for your breakfast, for coffee or tea, or can found it something information for you. For example, about weather for today, and can tell you how many something about your work. If you're interested about your web analytic or your business, can tell you about leads or another, or how many emails you have this morning. Another future things we can expect, I think, will be smart house, when you can control your house via your smartphone. You can see live video from your house. You can to control your water in your house, your temperature, maybe your electricity for just maybe issue to cut or to decide how you can optimize that. Next step can be is VR story, when education will be mixed via VR, when you see something something in the book, you can see more real picture with moving, with sounds, or it's story from Pokemon. And it's and right now I saw some trend from very modern city like Singapore, use mobile app for improve city. For example, if you go to if you leave your district, and also your local, if you're local, you know district more than anybody else, and you can tell via mobile application your government, your city manager, that is wrong with my road, that is wrong with we have some crime, or we have some issue with in my district, and you can send that request via application to city manager or government manager, and it will be changed to relationship via citizen and government. If you can claim about something issue in your area, or you can claim about illegal things to direct to police department. That is quite change a lot, because you have a you can you have a camera, you can make a picture, you can make video, and can send to police department or government department for any issues. It's quite be easy to understand and easy to fix it with. It can be changed to situation for a lot of city and countries too.
Well, now we know a little bit more about the world of mobile application we live in. The future is now. The future of mobile apps is our reality. Dmitry, what topic will we discuss in the next episode of our podcast? Please tell to our listeners, viewers.
Next episode, we're going to talk about email marketing.
Well, email marketing is very, very, very exciting thing, but we'll talk about it in the next episode. Thank you, everybody, for watching this episode. Do your digital marketing work well, generate leads, and please do not forget to convert them into your sales costs. This is your business and it's your money. Please like, subscribe, share, stay with us. See you soon. Bye-bye, your digital marketers.
See you soon. Bye-bye.